S-band equals mobility. It's all about mobility. And we all know the success of the mobile phenomena in terms of the take-up of mobile phones, unprecedented demand for mobility. 700 million mobile phone subscribers across Europe. In fact, an estimate said that it was around 11% more than the population. So it means that people are subscribing more than once to mobility in terms of mobile phones or new mobile devices. And that's bringing with it insatiable demand for more and more information on the move, access to the internet, video-based services, and pushing the networks really to the limit. Another area of growth in mobility is the connected car. We have the connected home, the connected person, and the connected vehicle is fast coming up behind in terms of this technological movement and evolution. 450 million cars in Europe, and an increasing demand from vehicle manufacturers to make their vehicles connected devices. And then a new, perhaps, revolution in terms of machine-to-machine communications. So mobility is extremely important, extremely exciting, as the previous presenter said. You know, it's the next big thing in the satellite world. So to address that a little about Solaris Mobile. Solaris is a joint venture between Eutelsat and SES, two of the world's leading satellite operators, and they had the good sense and wisdom to create and see the opportunity of S-band some 2 years ago. So 2006, the two companies came together and agreed to form this joint venture and order and procure the satellite. 2 years on, and we are close to the launch of our satellite. In fact, as Antonio said, on the 30th of March, some 10 or so days ahead, we will see the launch of our satellite. So the company, Solaris Mobile, was formed as a legal entity in 2008, in fact, almost 12 months ago now. So we've been operating as a company for 12 months, and we're based in Dublin, in Ireland. The satellite performance and coverage is configured in 6 beams, 6 regional beams, covering the vast majority of Europe, allowing for pan-European content, as well as market and regional specific services. We expect that the success of our project and our business will be looking to follow-on satellites or a follow-on satellite in the future to enhance the coverage. And, of course, the ESAT process, which was described previously, permits us, with the license, to operate terrestrial networks as well. So there are many, many firsts in this project. I think the first project where Eutelsat and SES have worked together. The first time, I think, that the issuing of a license on a pan-European basis, 27 European states agreed to a single license which allows the operation in the S-band across all of those countries. And we think the first truly integrated hybrid network of satellite and terrestrial. So a number of firsts here. The markets that we are addressing are already described clearly. TV and radio services to handhelds, interactive services, a growing demand in the vehicle applications market, so entertainment to the car, location-based services, updates of maps, e-call system, which is the communication system for if there's an accident, the car itself will call the emergency services. And a growing demand for data and communications to the car. And the third area is the area of data services generally, but in particular public services, emergency services, where the demand for information beyond voice and data I mean, here we are in 2009, and most emergency services still only communicate with voice and data, very minimal data, when they could be receiving highly detailed information describing, a particular emergency event. So just taking each of these areas in turn, we recognize the value of the mobile video broadcasting market, estimated at worth around €1 billion over the next 5 to 7 years. We think and believe that although the take-up of mobile TV so far has been slow, that the introduction of DVB-SH and this hybrid complement of satellite and terrestrial makes for a very cost-efficient way of delivering mobile TV, which is to some part to blame for the slow rollout of mobile TV so far in Europe. And of course, with our ubiquitous coverage, it provides that 100% coverage across all of those regions.